Okay guys, welcome to this video. Okay, it's a White Rose Maths PowerPoint for multiplying decimals by 10, 100 and 1,000. Okay, so it is a PowerPoint presentation made by White Rose Maths. Okay, and this is appropriate for Key Stage 1 students, Key Stage 2 students, Key Stage 3 and even GCSE Foundation Tier Maths. Okay, so let's get started. Get ready. This is the starter, guys. This is question number 1. I'm going to work out 32 times 10. So when I times by 10, I just add a 0 to the number. So the answer becomes 320. The second part, 32 times 100, goes to 3,200. Okay. The third part, or part C, you could say 32 times 1,000 goes to 32,000. Okay. So you add on the appropriate amount of zeros depending on what you're multiplying by. Question number 2, 100, 10, 10 and 1 times 100. Well, 100 plus 10 is 110, 120. So it's 121 times 100, which goes to 12,100, guys. Okay. Question number 3, I'm going to work out the missing blank, so the question mark. Well, I've got 97, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I've got 97 times 10, which is 970, guys. Okay, so the total width of this bar model is 970. Okay, essentially it is a repeated addition. It's 97 plus 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 97 is equal to 970. Okay, White Rose Maths answers. Okay, so here they are. Okay, let's learn. Okay, White Rose Math. Okay, so I've got this table here. Okay, and I've got the numbers. Okay, so I've got 3 and then 0.3. Which counter has the highest value? So that is actually circled. Well, if you look here, 3 is greater than 0.3. And there's something important about these two numbers. So 3 is actually 10 times bigger than 0.3. Okay, so if I do 0.3 times 10, okay, I get the answer of 3. Okay, because the decimal point has moved one place to the right. Okay, so the answer goes to 3.0, which is just the number 3. Okay, so decimal point is there just to make it clear. Okay, so the one in red has the higher value, okay, or the highest value. Okay, how many times greater is the red counter than the blue counter? Well, it's 10 times bigger. Okay, so 10 times larger, you could say, or 10 times bigger. Okay, so times 10. Okay, 0.3 times 10. Okay, there. Okay, so I've got 0.5 to 50. Well, I've times it by 10 and then by 10 again. Okay, so 0.5 times 100 is equal to 50. The decimal point moves 2 places to the right. Okay, so just to be very clear on that. So if you watch this carefully, so if you times that by 100, okay, a decimal point moves 2 places to the right. Okay, so the answer goes to 50. Okay, or 50.0. Okay, which is the same as saying 50. Okay, times it by 100. Okay, there we go. Okay, 0.6 times 1,000. So I'm gonna move it, okay, 3 places in the upwards direction. Okay, so you can see that the answer will equal to 600. Okay, the decimal point moves 3 places to the right. Okay, when I'm timesing by 10, 100, 1,000, it moves to the right. If it moves to the left, then I'm dividing. Okay, so 0.6 times 1,000 is equal to 600. Okay, the next one, 3.2 times 10. Well, if I times it by 10, I move it one place to the right, so the answer becomes 31.2, guys. Okay, if I times it by 100, then the answer would be 312. If I times it by 1,000, it would be 3,120. Okay, so it moves accordingly by how much I'm multiplying it by. If I times it by 10, it moves one place to the right. If I times it by 100, the decimal point moves two places to the right. And if I times it by 1,000, it moves three places to the right. Okay. So this is obviously showing it pictorially. Okay, so looking at the place value digits. Okay, so everything moves one place to the right. Okay, so decimal point has moved one place to the right. Okay, because it was initially here and it's now moved here. Okay, when the number is multiplied by 10, the counters move one place to the left. Okay, so that's the numbers. But the decimal point has actually moved one place to the right. Okay, because initially it was here, wasn't it, guys? So it was here initially, so now it's going to be here. So decimal point has moved one place to the right. Sorry. Okay, times it by 100. Okay, it's going to move two places to the left. Here, the numbers, but the decimal point actually moves two places to the right. Okay, so the answer would be 312. Okay, so it moves two places to the left on this pictorial diagram. Okay, on this picture diagram. So watch the animation, guys. Okay, so it two moves two for the tenths to the tens column. And then the hundredths column moves to the ones column, okay, or the units column, we say. Okay, so the decimal point has moved two places to the right. 312. Okay, there it is. Okay, next one. Okay, so times it by 1,000 is going to move three places to the right. So the answer becomes 3,120. Okay, hopefully you can start spotting the pattern now, that what's happening when I'm telling you about like a bigger number. Okay, so it's going to move the counters three places to the left. Okay, so that's going to go into the thousands column. That's going to go into the hundreds column. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, thousands column. Sorry, yeah. Okay, there we go. So that one's going to be for that one. Sorry. Okay, hundreds column. Okay, so follow the arrows, okay, that I've done here. Okay, so follow these arrows. This is where it's jumped to. Okay, and then obviously I'll put a 0 there. Okay, so I fill it with like a 0. Okay, for that. Okay, about the 0 here, if you're not too sure actually, because if you think of it as, I've got the number 3.120, and if I move it 3 places to the right, actually, yeah, it goes to 1, 2, 3. So decimal point goes there. Okay, just to make clear here on where this 0 has actually come from. Okay, so this time here is obviously actually working backwards. So I've got 2.3 times something is 230. Well, 2.3 times 10 is 23. 2.3 times 100 is 230. Okay, so I've times it by 100. Okay, so everything's moving two places, okay, to the left, okay, in terms of the picture diagram. Okay, so 1 and then 2. So the answer will be 230, and then obviously that will be like a 0 there, okay, and then it will be like a 0 there as well. Okay, so the answer is 230. Okay, and here there are some important facts, okay, for that. Okay, so following the pictorial diagram, okay, 230, okay, so it's moved two places to the left, okay, the numbers, okay, but the decimal point has actually moved two places to the right. Okay? So use greater than, less than, or equal to complete the number sentences. Well, 7.2 times 10 times 10, so you're timesing it by 100. Now, that's actually smaller than timesing it by 1,000, so this answer to the right is going to be bigger, okay? Because times it by 100 is smaller than times by 1,000. The next one, well, timesing by 10 then times by 100 is the same as times by 1,000, so they're actually both equal to one another, okay? So they're actually the same, okay, for that. Okay, so White Rose Maths and okay. So Emir has £32 and 4 pence. Eva has 10 times more money than Emir. How much money do they have altogether? Okay, so Eva has 10 times more. So 10 times more, so I move decimal point one place to the right. So Eva has £320 and 40 pence. And Emir has £32. Okay, so that's going to be 32 there. 0.04. Okay, so adding these numbers, 0 plus 4 is 4, 4 plus 0 goes to 4, decimal point, okay, lines up, okay, below, 0 plus 2 is 2, 2 plus 3 is 5, and the 3 drops down, okay, so in total, they both have £352 and 44 pence, okay, for that, okay. Okay, so White Rose Maths answers. So Eva must have £42 of 40. Okay, so working here. So look at the pictures now. Everything moves one place to the left. Okay, in terms of the picture diagram. So when the number is multiplied by 10, the counter moves one place to the left. Okay, sorry about writing over my handwriting there. Okay, but hopefully you can see that. So everything's moved one place to the left. Okay, so Eva's £320 and that. Okay, how much is that altogether? Well, it is an addition there. So the answer is £352 and 44 pence. Okay, and that is our final answer. Okay, right guys, that's the end of today's PowerPoint, okay, today's PowerPoint presentation on multiplying decimals by 10, 100, 1,000, okay, the key part to remember that if you're multiplying by 10, 100, 1,000, the decimal point moves to the right, and if you're dividing, then it moves to the left, okay, but we've not actually covered division in this video, okay, but in a separate video, we will look at what happens when we divide by 10, 100, 1,000, okay, but essentially, yeah, it's doing like the reverse process, so decimal point would actually move to the left, actually, yeah, if I was dividing it by 10, 100, 1,000, okay, but we'll come to that in the next video, okay, so that's the end of today's video, okay, thanks for watching, please like, please comment, please share, and please subscribe, and I'll see you all inside the next video, okay, bye bye for now.